Dave Herman versus Michal.
You know, Michal has been tested, so has Dave Herman. None of them have gone the distance in victory. It's going to be a big fight.
Jimmy, let's take a look at your inner circle.
Well, Keita's key is consistency. He has solid stand-up, good groundwork, and has lethal finishing instincts. Not a lot of places he isn't comfortable. Herman is a natural athlete. He only wrestled half a semester in high school and walked on to a Big Ten wrestling squad at Indiana. That's a hard thing to do. Will preparation be the deciding factor? Herman is very upfront about his lack of work ethic. Keita is a very hard worker in the gym. Will Herman's lack of preparation catch up to him in this fight?
From Bellator 31 here at L'Auberge du Lac Casino Resort in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Bellator Fighting Championships along with FullTiltPoker.net. Learn, chat, and play with the pros. Now presents this special feature 3 5-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He wears the black at 6'4", weighing in at 241 1/2 pounds. The wrestler brings a professional record with 16 victories, 13 by knockout, 3 by way of submission against 2 defeats. Representing Brentwood Wrestling Club and fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee, introducing Dave Pee-wee Herman. Across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the blue corner. He wears the white at 6'3", weighing in at 226 1/4 pounds. The freestyle fighter, as a professional, stands with 10 victories, 7 by knockout, 3 by way of submission against 4 defeats. Representing Kops Gym and Team Masakra, fighting originally from Poland, now out of Amsterdam, presenting Michal Masakra Keita. And now the referee for this contest, Myron Godet.
Okay, guys, if you don't have any further questions, go back to the corners and let's fight.
This fight is under the unified rules of combat, so elbows to the head are allowed, both standing and on the ground. Dave Herman is in the black trunks. Michal Keita is in the white trunks. Myron Godet is the referee. The bell in round number 1. Keita opens with an inside kick.
Both these guys waiting in the beginning. That's a little surprising.
Herman with his own inside kick.
Surprise
Herman
isn't throwing more with that reach advantage. He needs to throw a lot of jabs, a lot of lead kicks, keep Michal Keita at a distance.
Jimmy, you and I know Keita very well. When we were the commentators for M1, we called 4 of his fights. Excellent ground and pound.
No, Michal's an excellent heavyweight. He's got to deal with that freakish size. Oh,
the big right hand by Keita!
Dave Herman now looks like he's going for the knee bar leg lock, trying to sit up.
Keita pounced immediately.
Like I said, we've seen Keita before. He has good finishing instincts. He doesn't want to be on his back.
Keita pops right up to his feet.
You have to wonder how hurt is Herman. Took a big right, got back up. Sometimes it takes a while to clear your head.
More big shots from Michal Keita.
Another good right.
Knee by Herman.
Michal Keita needs to be very careful putting his head down like that. Herman has very long knees. Does not want to take one of those on the chin.
Herman, in our fighter meeting, said, I have no strategy. I just want to have fun and see what happens.
Michal really finding a home for that right hand.
Keita just missing with that left hand. Big smile on the face of Dave Herman. Keita catches that kick.
Good balance by Dave Herman. Once again, he wrestled in the Big Ten, but Michal gets the takedown.
Keita wrestled, Jimmy, as you mentioned, at the University of Indiana. Keita began freestyle wrestling at the age of 5 in his native Poland.
Michal has to keep weight on that leg. Got to keep that foot planted on the ground. That's how you fight the leg lock.
Keita looking for the ground and pound.
You see here just the length of Herman. I mean, his legs are so incredibly long.
Keita now getting the back of Dave Herman. Herman to his feet. Waist cinch by Keita.
Did not put the hooks in, though. He's going to have a hard time lifting a guy the size of Dave Herman. Manages to get him down. That's impressive.
Almost a full suplex there, belly to back from Michal. Got the takedown. Now elbows from the bottom thrown by Herman.
That's a strange position to throw elbows, but with his arm length, he can do stuff like that. You know, the word I keep hearing from guys that know him, the guys that train with him, is freak. He's just, you know, freaky athletic. His build is strange. Just unorthodox in everything he does.
Herman described himself to us as, quote, a good natural athlete, but very lazy.
Yeah, he was very honest about that. Now going for the omoplata. That's a very hard submission to finish. With legs that size, he might be able to do it. Michal has to roll forward to get out of this position.
He just trapped in that position.
Now going to the wrist lock. This is going to be bad if he does not roll out of this. I think he tapped.
And there is the tap! First round submission win for Dave Herman.
Man, very hard to finish the omoplata in MMA, but he gets it. Transition to the wrist lock. Don't know which one made him tap, but it doesn't make any difference. Good submission by Dave Herman. Kita has to be disappointed. He was doing very well up to that point, but everybody who knows Dave Herman told me the same thing. He's going to get beat up a little bit, he's going to come back, and he's going to win, and that's exactly what he did.
Dave Herman now 17-2 in his pro MMA career, which began just 4 years ago.
Oh, excellent job. He's beaten some good talent, but once again, taking a beating, comes back and wins the fight. See if we can take a look at that big right hand Michal landed early in the fight. Here it's right over the top, set up by the left, bang, and then Herman goes down. But his length saves him. He's able to keep Michal at a distance with his legs. He wasn't able to finish. And here, the omoplata, shoulder lock, beautiful job, sits up. And Herman, I don't know if, I mean, Kita, I don't know if he knew enough to roll forward and get out of this, but putting pressure on the shoulder, and he goes to the wrist and pushes down. And right here we get the tap. No, just a shoulder lock. He pushed it with the arm, but just a shoulder lock. The omoplata putting pressure on that shoulder caused by the legs, having that arm trapped. And there's the tap by Kita. Great job on the submission by Dave Herman.
Inside the Bellator cage, the tap comes officially at 3:16 of round number 1 via the omoplata. The winner by submission, Dave Pee Wee Herman.
Another look at that. Great submission by Dave Herman. That's an impressive finish, Sean.
Dave Herman victorious by way of first round submission. The time, 3 minutes, 16 seconds. Dave Herman defeats Michal Kita.